Okay, welcome back to the Turing test. We decided to change it up a little bit this time. We're gonna talk a little more instead of just doing the gameplay. And when the game talks, we'll
quiet.
stop.
We'll keep quiet. Yeah. Because this game doesn't have a lot of action, so it's like a story time.
I'm gonna turn down the sensitivity for John Carlos
Oh
since he
my
gets a
God.
little motion sick. Oh, that's a little too slow for
That's
me.
a little too slow.
Perfect. That's fine. Okay.
This is the cruise
And he
quarters.
talks right away.
It looks abandoned.
Is this good?
That's fine. Oh wait. Oh, we can talk now. All right.
Oh, okay. So, oh, hey.
Oh, bad. Okay.
Christopher McLean.
From Canada.
We don't know that. Oh, yeah.
Wait, which guy is this? Are these the twins? These are the twins. Oh, that's sad. Did they die?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Did they die?
Anyway.
All right.
Oh, man. I can't hear myself.
It's a little bit too high.
Perfect. Okay. So, oh, that road rage story. Yeah.
Alright,
So,
tell me about that road rage story.
So I just got back from dropping my friend off. We were in LA and we went back home.
Alright.
And I dropped him off. And this truck pulls up behind me after I'm leaving the neighborhood. And he's tailgating me. Like, he's close to me.
Alright.
He's tailgating me. And I wasn't that upset. I didn't say anything or do anything really.
Yeah.
I have my hands on the steering wheel.
Okay.
The whole time. At the stop sign, he pulls up next to me, and I just lightly, give a little bird, one little middle finger on my left hand.
Oh my goodness. No
And my
way.
thing is, like, I didn't look at him. I wasn't like, fuck you. I didn't do anything. I was like, this is more for me. I just need to flip him off for me. He's like, come on, we're in a neighborhood. Leave me
Oh my
alone.
goodness.
He saw it. He saw this and flipped out. I didn't know at the time,
Yeah.
but he flipped out. Like I said, I didn't put it against the window. I had my hands.
But you showed the middle finger.
I had my hands on the
showed the
steering
middle
wheel.
finger.
So what, man? People do that all the time to me. People
Oh my
cut
God,
me off.
No one's ever done that to me.
People do it all the time,
Oh
man.
my
People
God,
get
man.
angry because you're like, you got to squeeze in traffic or something.
People,
They're like,
people
"Ah."
just raise their hand. That's it. But no one does me like a little like. Oh, no, I'm not looking at you, but look at this middle finger right here. Look at
Yeah,
that.
but that's what I'm saying. And that's my thing. He was looking at me. So that means he was looking into my car from his truck.
To be honest, it probably would have been better. You just been like, hey man, fuck you.
No, okay, then
People
wait.
should not have been sent here.
Okay.
It's not safe.
Manned space travel is not safe. Since mankind first entered space,
No lag there.
the debate has raged over the value of manned space travel. There is a large contingent of the ISA that believes all tasks that need to be performed on Europa could be performed by machines. It is obviously less risky to send machines rather than humans into space.
Why is it riskier to send machines than humans?
Is that what he said?
I think that's what he said. Oh, come on, man.
I don't put those subtitles on. I can't.
Remember last time we tried to put subtitles?
I
and it didn't
know.
work?
Okay.
You could give it a shot, but the clock is ticking, man. Alright, continue with your story. You gave the guy a slightly middle finger, and what happened?
I gave him the slight middle finger, and
Alright.
he flips out. And so then he flashes his lights at me behind me, and I'm like, oh, I don't know what's going on. And then
he's behind you.
Yeah, now he's behind me.
What?
Because
Wait,
I
wait.
drove.
Wait,
I
oh.
we were at a stop sign.
Okay, you guys are
I
next to
drove.
each
I
other.
drove. I drove past him.
Alright,
Whatever,
alright.
no big deal.
Alright.
I drive past him. He's behind me. Flashes his brights at me, and I was like, oh, weirdo.
Alright.
Like I said, didn't even look at the guy. I was like, he's not worth it. Just tailgating me a little bit. Whatever. Fuck off. And then he goes behind me, he starts swerving, and I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Look at my review mirror, I'm like, what is going on? And and then he gets in my face. Oh no, he's like, he rolls down his window, he drives next to me, and he's like, get out, like, stop your car. And I was like, oh shit, is something wrong with my car? I legit thought something was wrong with my car.
You're like, oh, okay, thanks, man.
And so I stopped the car, rolled down the window, I was like, what's going on? And he's like, okay, that's how that works. He's like, why would you do that? And I'm looking at him like, what? Like, why would you flip me off? And I'm looking at him like, what? He's like, I wasn't even tailgating you. And I was like, right there, man.
Right there.
I never said you were. Never said you were.
No. The funny thing, the funny thing is that this guy stopped you just to let you know. Why did you flip him? Like, who says that? Like, nobody gets out of go, why did you flip me?
Why did you flip me off?
Like, dude,
I wasn't even
if I was the guy, I
tailgating
would
you.
have been like, fuck you, man, I'm gonna fuck you up. You know? No, why you flip me out? It's like, that sounds like a baby right there. Like, some, like,
And this is
elementary
this is
school
an
thing.
older gentleman too.
Hey, man. You know,
And then also, he's got his daughter in the car.
oh.
His daughter's probably like teenage.
Alright. Like, what are we talking about? Like 13 teenage or like?
Middle school, high school, somewhere in there. I don't know.
Oh,
I didn't get
okay.
a good look at her.
Alright.
He's yelling at me, blah blah blah. And I was like, you know what, man? I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry. Whatever. You know, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Whatever. No big deal. You know, whatever. Pass it.
So you said sorry to the guy.
Yeah, I was like, sorry. You know, I'm like, you look like you were tailgating and tailgating me. He's like, no, I wasn't. He's still yelling at me.
Why do people yell at him?
He's still yelling. He gets out of his car, and we're stopped in the middle of the road, not at a stop sign. In the middle.
Like at a neighborhood still. Are you guys in a neighborhood? Or?
Kind of, like a neighborhood that has like two lanes, like
Yeah.
a middle lane and then two lanes.
Okay. Well,
So, like
is there
a bigger
cars behind
street.
you guys?
Hmm?
Is there cars behind you guys?
No one was around us.
No one was
but he
around, okay.
gets out of his car and he starts getting close to me, and I was like, okay, what's going on? He's like, oh, you kids think you just get away with everything nowadays? And I'm just looking at him like, dude, my finger just controlled your entire life. I mean, like, someone flips me off, I'm like, whatever.
Okay, whatever. Brush it off.
Move on. I'm like,
You should have been like, your
and then he's
generation
like,
gets
his daughter.
triggered by anything.
I glance at his daughter. His daughter puts the seat back to hide a little bit.
She's probably embarrassed.
She's so embarrassed, and then he's yelling at me more, and I'm just like looking at him like, whatever. And he's like, he's like, you are so lucky I have my daughter in the car.
Oh,
And I was
feel
like,
scared.
I was like, then do something. I was
You
like,
told
because
him
if you touch me, I'm gonna sue you for everything you got. I got a dash cam right now that shows you are the one getting out of the car instigating this.
Oh, you have a dash cam? Oh.
And I was like, I got this all ready for you.
Oh,
and
smart.
I was like, you want daughter to go to college, right? Don't. She's not going to now. I am so confused.
All right, man. What's happening? Let's focus on this. Let's get
And
through this.
and just, oh my god. And then he's just like, and he drives away. And I'm just like, okay. That's it, man. Yeah, he freaked
Oh my
out.
goodness.
Breakdown.
Yeah, the last time I had someone flip me off from the car, it was I technically cut him off because he was getting out of the he was going into the freeway. He was in the ramp going up, and I didn't even know he was going so fast, man. I was just going like 70, 75, and he was probably going like 90 or something up the ramp, and I got in front of him, and he was like he honks at me. He swerves to the left, gets next to me, and he just screams, "Fuck you!" Like I look at, and it's this guy in this safari-looking Jeep, like no doors, no roof.
We sent drones to Earth's moon. Scientists can remotely operate drones. If we did it there, why not here too?
Teleoperation became possible on the moon when the communication latency was reduced to 1.4 seconds. The distance between the Earth and Earth's moon is approximately 1.3 light seconds. This enables near real-time control of drones by scientists. The story is different with Europa, as the distance between Earth and Jupiter oscillates between approximately 32 and 53 light minutes. It takes a very long time for Earth to communicate with Europa. Due to that distance, teleoperation will never be possible on Europa.
Okay, but why not control drones from the satellite?
Why not indeed? My systems can be teleoperated from Europa's satellite. That is when the communication lines are open. However, the advantages of human field workers apparently outweigh the risks.
Oh, okay.
Right, like I was saying, the guy flips me off in his Jeep, and I didn't even hear him say "fuck you."
So why can't you stop these tests, Tom?
I am not permitted to think laterally.
Interrupt me.
Parts of my systems are permitted to use evolutionary algorithms. This simulates what is called creativity. However, evolutionary algorithms can converge on inefficient and ethically suboptimal solutions. Since this is the case, I am only permitted to take actions in response to a set of constraints.
What do you mean by morally suboptimal?
Solutions to problems that transgress ethical boundaries.
Ethical boundaries.
Alright, like I was saying, I didn't even hear the guy. That's the funny part. I look at my cousin who was next to me, and I was like, "Hey man, what did this guy
It's
say?"
Jared.
No, that's a different
Different
cousin.
guy.
It's not Jarrett, my cousin Jarrett.
Yaret.
It's my other cousin, and this cousin is super chill, super lean back, like he doesn't care. He just looked at me. He's like, "Oh, he said fuck you." I was like, "Oh really?" He's like, "Yeah." He said fuck you, and I was like, "I didn't even hear him." Okay. I just mind my own business, and the guy was just going down the freeway like 100 miles per hour down the freeway, just swerving, like cutting everybody. And I was like, "Yeah, I think he's just having a bad day." Yeah. I swear, dude.
He just having a
He
bad
could have been on crack
When you
or
have a
something.
bad day, take a one
Yeah.
down.
He needed a hug. That's all he needed.
Oh, I got this now. Oh yeah, I got this now. Well, yeah.
Right. What's the next story, man? About the car?
Oh yeah. So I got this old. We just bought this old car in 1964. Oldsmobile Deluxe, big heavy car, big old car. And you know what? We got it home. We pulled it off the trailer, and then it rolls down a little too fast, and it pins me against the house. Yeah, oof, full on oof.
Why does a lack of creativity stop you solving these tests?
Well, I contend that problem solving is creativity. These human interaction tests are exercising your creative mind.
I don't see how problem solving is creative.
Think back to the beginning of these tests, to the first puzzle you solved. It required you to throw a box through a window. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think so.
I simply had never thought to throw a box through a window. That is creativity, thinking outside of the box.
Oh.
Interesting.
So yeah, and then I had to go to hospital and crazy stuff and
Get glued back on.
yeah, gashed my arm open, it slammed against me. Luckily nothing broken, and that was it. Not bad. Came out of it a-okay.
Can a computer ever be creative?
They can. But a computer's method of creativity is to try everything until something works. Think of nature.
Oh.
People consider nature creative. The process of evolution by natural selection. It perhaps started with one organism. From there, it essentially tried to create every organism.
Okay, so I gotta block this light.
Those organisms that did not survive perished. So, nature's creative force is to try every conceivable idea. Those ideas that work survive.
Okay, so why aren't you permitted to emulate that process?
because the solutions that a biological process creates are not always good solutions. As we see, nature is morally ambivalent. It will happily create morally suboptimal ideas to fulfill its creative mandate. We see this in parasitic worms, viruses, and pathogens.
I have no idea what he said.
No. He pretty much said that. I think. I think he pretty much said like, we need tests for everything, and if you pass it, you kind of like survive or something. I don't
If
know.
you weren't restricted, do you think you could be creative?
As creative as a human? Certainly. You believe yourself to be a creative. But in mathematical terms, creativity is merely constrained chaos.
What do you mean?
I have discerned that creativity is divergent thinking, creating an organic solution to a problem. In the human mind, divergent thoughts are created and then curated by the frontal lobe. I can create divergent thoughts and moderate them. So, I am creative.
Organic solutions?
Organic, in that it is developed through a biological process, whether that is the process of evolution or a computed process.
Totally said one more, and then I was like, oh, just keep going.
No. Alright. Oh, I was like, dude, what happened? You lost it. Oh, there you go.
You know, I think I gotta go over here and grab it. It might not work, but it's a, you know.
You never know.
Yeah, can't go through it. Now it's stuck there.
Wait, what about the gun? No, you can't even.
Oh, okay, that works too. Oops. I feel like I'm gonna die from that.
I know. Can you even die in this game?
I don't know.
Oh, there you go. Get a better one.
Oh, okay, I see. There we go.
Yeah.
I got it, guys. Playing all that Portal.
There you go. Coming back? No. Don't look like it's coming back.
Oh, you know what? It probably is. Put that there. I got this.
Okay, okay. Oh!
It's okay. It's okay. Just go down, pick it up. Perfect. Bada boom.
Bada boom, bada bing. Bang, bong, bong, bong. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
It's up to you.
Alright, guys. This is it. We are done for today.
What?
What?
Oh, I thought you said Moana.
Moana.
I was like, what about Moana?
Alright, guys.
All right. See you
Peace
later.
out.
Bye bye.